guys, and welcome to today's YouTube video. I am officially unbanned from Toontown Rewritten. Well, I kind of was a while ago, but I've been really busy since there was exams with high school. I'm going to be a senior now, and I got hired for a job. Yeah, surprising. It's actually a really fun job, and if any of you want to know what I got hired for, not from, I'm now a YMCA camp counselor. Yeah, and I definitely recommend looking into that job if you're interested, because training is honestly so fun. We play games and sing songs, but if you are a shy person, it's not for you. Anyway, that is not what this video is about. This video is about how I went to go play Toontown Rewritten, and I went to go check, or well, before I could play, it said, the terms and services have been updated, and you need to agree to them to say blah 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 blah. Who cares about that? Anyway, I was going through and reading them because I wanted to know what the changes were, because I was just unbanned and I didn't want to get rebanned because I was pretty sure my punishment would be worse, and a month was a lot of time, and I don't really want to be banned for longer or permanently, honestly. So I was scrolling through it. Some of it seemed, most of it seemed reasonable, and then we get to this one, and then let me get this full thing. Flip! I'm horrible at scrolling. I'll hide a few. Being rude or disrespectful to other players. I understand that. Repeatedly, that's a problem. Or the Toontown Rewritten staff. Also a problem. I don't even know who the staff are, though. That's me, though. If you do, congrats. I don't, though. So, if I'm being rude to you, I'm treating you the same way I would treat another player. Examples of rude behavior can include, now this is the best part, building stealing. Stealing a cog building from another group of players. Now, if any of you follow me on Instagram, and you saw my comment on a post that was talking about this, if you get that butt hurt over someone stealing a cog building, you are going to have problems in life. I'm sorry. There are other cog buildings out there, and honestly, if you are claiming something in a game that is open to anybody to walk up to, and my eyelashes keep hitting my glasses, and I need to pull them back. If you didn't notice, these are new, because my other one's broke. And I'm not trying to insult anyone. I know that it's upsetting when somebody steals your cog building. I'm not even go as far as upsetting. It honestly doesn't really bother me. Whenever a cog building has been stolen from me, I just move on and go to another building. Whoop-de-doo. It's really not that big of a deal. I might be like, hey man, that's uncool, but it honestly doesn't need to be punished. It's something really immature, and the staff shouldn't have to monitor that along with other problems. It's a waste of time and staff power. There are better things you guys should be putting your minds to, which would be, updating the game, which I know is really difficult, but concerning yourself with something as dumb as this is a waste of time. I am sorry. And, if you don't like that, that's your opinion. This is mine. And I'm just putting it out there how I feel. If you don't agree with that, awesome. If you agree with me, that's awesome. If you don't, well, you're entitled to your own opinion, but I don't agree with you, sorry. The problem I can see arising from this is, honestly, I was considering doing this, but I just don't feel like doing it. I was going to make, a bunch of Toontown accounts. 10 to 20 maybe, I don't know, however many my computer could upload, and I could keep online at the same time. And I was going to ask some of my friends who play Toontown, I was going to do the same thing, and I was going to be like, hey guys, let's go to find every single building we can in districts that are full of people and have invasions, and just stand in front of it and put a dot and have your little bubble above your head so that it stays up there, and be waiting for friends to come, this is my building. And anybody that went in that building, we would just sit there for an hour, and anybody that went in the building just be like, oh my god, that's my building, I'm gonna report you. Really, I'm just saying people could do that. They could go up to a building, and just to be a annoying person, because that's a nice word and I'm not going to get in trouble for saying something else, they could say that they're going to be taking this building when in reality they're not, and they're just being annoying and just standing there to piss people off. I'm not saying that's probably not going to happen in most cases, but I'm just saying it's going to happen, and that's not the main reason for why I think this is a dumb rule. It's just dumb, and if you get that upset over it, then you're in trouble, because you're going to have to face a lot more bigger problems in life. Other than that, though, SOS shopping, I think there's nothing wrong with SOS shopping, but like this says, with players who do not consent to it, that's pretty lame, man. If you're going to go SOS shopping, go with your friends who are also SOS shopping. I totally agree with that, that's fine, but other than that, most of it seems pretty cool. I have seen some posts on Instagram and stuff, and just from other people who have been telling me how some of the staff have been banning for really dumb reasons, And of which I mean, like, the way people speak. You guys, come on, like, somebody tells you to shut up, don't get so upset about it. It's the internet. Like, I don't even know how to say that, put it nicely. I've talked about this before in my other videos, but just grow up. Come on. Like, shut up is probably one of the nicest ways. Okay, not the nicest, but one of the nicer ways I tell people to be quiet. And I don't mean it in a joking way. I guess it's hard to tell that on the internet. I've gotten in trouble before because I don't really talk in the game. If I'm talking to somebody, I'll Skype call them or TeamSpeak or Discord or whatever. But it's like, yeah, man, I don't know. Just I'm gonna finish ranting about this, and we're actually gonna get right into the video, which I'm going to buy a real doodle. I don't know if Toontown Rewritten let me keep my old doodle that I got banned for. If they did, I don't want it. If you watch that video, I literally said that I wasn't keeping that doodle. I bought the cheapest doodle I could, even though I'm freaking rich. Yeah, I bought the cheapest doodle I could because I just wanted to show a video. And I did not. I'm not even going to try and prove myself innocent in this case. I was banned for it. It's over with. Alrighty, let's move on. I wanted to do this, but I failed and just went like this. Let's try that again. Let's move on. That was lame. Okay, I didn't like that. But I am going to agree with the terms of services, even though I don't like them. Actually, if I click this, will it not let me go back? Oh. Why does it take me to Disney? It's Toontown Rewritten. Why did I get sent to Disney? Anyway, hopefully it'll let me re-accept the terms of agreement. See you in a few minutes, you guys. Be right back. Alright, you guys. Oh gosh, the Toontown Rewritten volume is high as flipper dippers as always. Oh. Okay, well, I'm just gonna turn it down. I am sorry if you can't hear and you wanted to hear the TTR volume, but it's literally killing me internally, so I'm not gonna have it really loud. If you couldn't tell, all of my names have been rejected, even though they were accepted on other accounts. I don't really know why. I don't know how Alice in Toonland is not appropriate, but, you know, we're just not going to question it. Well, it's like, let's see if I still have my doodle. Actually, I want to do that first. You literally banned me and didn't take my doodle away? Okay, well, Clarabelle, nobody cares about you right now. I'm going to start off by trashing J-Mo. Look at J-Mo. Well, yeah, of course you'd be bored. I haven't been on in like a month, probably like 2 months. We're going to go to Donald's Dreamland because I'm going to pick up another doodle and we're going to have to say goodbye to J-Mo because he got me banned. So, you know, I really don't care. Or, well, I got myself banned, but J-Mo was part of it. If J-Mo had never existed, I would have never gotten banned. Anyway, moving on. I don't even remember what my tasks are. It's been so long. And if you guys didn't know, it was Toontown Rewritten's birthday a couple days ago, and I'm a little bit late saying this, but happy birthday, Toontown Rewritten. You know? Alrighty, J-Mo's gotta go. Let's start off. I'm sorry, J-Mo. You're ugly, though. And you've got really trash stats. Let's see what we've got. Sometimes sad. Trash. 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 Always affectionate, really trash. Trash! They're all trash! They never have good doodles. I swear I always come in here and they're always trash. Rarely bored, rarely hungry, pretty excitable. You know, I want always excitable. And they're all ugly too. I mean, that doesn't help either. Yeah, okay. Well, guess we're not gonna do a video with doodles today, you guys. But we are gonna go see what I have in the mail because, you know, I haven't been online and I don't remember what I ordered. So, I want to see what I ordered. Everything's dead like my life. Oh, a desk, a bed, a fireplace, and a chair. You know, those are all pretty lame things. A new catalog. I like catalogs. I wonder what's in it. Probably nothing good. My house is very beautiful, you don't have to tell me so. I like to keep it a mess, you know. Who needs cleaning? Oh, there's a sale, you guys. I can't resist a sale. I have that shirt. What? What? I swear, somebody needs to bring back, like, the, I don't know if they still do this, but the fashion shows. Those are my thing, man. I like fashion shows. Ooh, I want to do a fashion... I'm going to do a fashion show. Probably not today, though, because, you know, I don't have the supplies right now. But you know what? Next video, it's going to be a fashion show. If I can get people to agree to it, you know, nobody seems to like fashion shows anymore. Whenever I see people, there's never a fashion show, so I'm not gonna promise it actually, but I am gonna buy that cool monocle. Yeah, if I can remember where it was. Where was it? Yeah, it's one fancy monocle. Even though I don't need it, I want it. Yeah. Okay. So I really don't know what to do right now, you guys, to be pretty honest with you, because I plan on buying a doodle and training it since I just got rid of JMO. But I didn't account for the fact that they wouldn't have any good doodles. So let's look at my tasks. Version 2.0. Let's go do something that I have the pieces for. Not that. Oh, wait. That means I have to go do a boss back bot thingy, so I'm not gonna make you guys sit through the pain. Do I even have gags? I do. Of me trying to attempt to find people for this. So I'll just skip forward to the part where I find people, because it normally takes me about 3 million years, and by that time I'm like a century old. Wait, a century's 100. Is a century 100? Yeah, a century's 100, and a decade is 10. Yeah. I'm not dumb, you guys, and I'm not trying to play off as dumb, but like a lot. You know when you think of things and it's like it takes a minute to register? Yeah, that's me. Oh! I've discovered the... Wait, where am I? Bliss Bayou. I haven't seen these guys in forever. I literally play Toontown all the time. I hope they're not gonna attack me. Okay, they're not. They're just... Okay. Lol. Okay, well, we're just gonna casually walk by these cats. Can we fish? Oh, God. Maybe I'll change this video. I'll be Dawn Breeze. That was my old name, because I watched all the videos. Them cats is an extra skill. I was Dawn Breeze. I'm not even gonna get into my warrior clan cat time. I wasn't somebody who just did it though, or started reading the books because I saw it in the game. I did it because like, I mean, I didn't start. I didn't. I actually did enjoy the Warrior Cat series. I read all of the books, I believe, and I read some of them multiple times. And like, I bought some, and then I went from the Warrior Cat book series to the Survivors, which is dog versions. And I also read some of the Bear series. I can't remember their name, but they're in my bedroom, not this bedroom. My parents' house's bedroom. Yeah, that was my stuff though. Why is there nobody? I really love the Warrior Cats though. Don't hate, but like, they were my thing. My name was Dawn Breeze. I remember I was like a light tan cat, I think. I actually made friends with people in real life who it was like LARPing, I guess. I was like 12, so I don't even know if I can consider it LARPing. Live action roleplay. Yeah, I was making sure. But they all loved the Warrior Cat series too, and like, that's how I got my name, Dawn Breeze. It was at the YMCA summer camp I got my name. It was this girl with, I don't even remember her name. She had like brown hair and glasses, and we were Warrior Cats. Yeah. Okay, well, I want to get into this district. Okay, yeah, now I'm not gonna make you sit through my boring talks anymore. You guys can just like, we'll just skip forward to that part where I actually find people. Be back. Hey, ow, I just hit my head. Hey, I got a group. That was actually really fast from like the time I said I'll be back. Like, I'm already back. Ooh, I'm just tongue-tied. We are doing a front three, so let's go. Back in my Toontown days, since it was Toontown's birthday not that long ago, we're gonna reminisce, you guys. I barely did any of these because I only hit the highest of like 105 or 106 laugh because I was like a younger child. When did Toontown close? I can't remember the exact date. I stopped playing. I played on and off then because I went between Wizard 101 and Toontown, and I couldn't pay for both memberships at once. Rephrase that, because it was actually my parents paying. Not my parents. My parents don't believe in gaming. My grandma paying for my memberships way back when. And, you know, occasionally it was like my birthday money too. But 2 payments a month of $10, 120 times 120, or 120 plus 120 equals 240. That's a lot of monies for a video game, okay? So I wasn't about to be like, yo, grandma, can you like cough up a lung and a kidney and pay for, yeah, you know what I mean. I'm not like, it's not that bad, but I feel bad making people pay for my games. I pay for them now, obviously, and it's so nice that Toontown is free. because now I don't have to pay anything and I love it. But I still have to pay for Wizard 101. Maybe one day they'll be free. Anyway, let's get through this fast. I already see a 2.0, so my life is going great. I actually have to go to work in an hour and a half. So I probably shouldn't be doing this, and I should probably be getting ready for work. But today's work theme is your favorite holiday. We dress up at work because we're cool like that. And my favorite Halloween, I just spoiled it. My favorite holiday is actually Halloween, but I don't really want to dress up like a pumpkin. And like my Halloween costumes are either like too like good. That's bad, but like they're like really nice costumes, and I don't want to wear them to work because I'd feel like out of place because my costume is so much better than everybody else's. Considering also part of the people don't even dress up, and also, ooh, I got that trap though. I know I'm turning trap while I'm in one of these things. I really don't care. But Halloween is my favorite. Some of you may be like, why? I mean, Christmas you get presents on, and it's like, because Halloween is one of the few days I can dress up because I like dressing up, and people don't get all judgy. Like, I don't mind their judgmentalness, but it's like a day where everybody dresses up. So it's like, my friends will actually dress up with me too. And they normally sometimes do dress up with me, but on Halloween they'll also dress up. So it's like really cool and people don't judge us then. But since I didn't want to dress up as a pumpkin, I decided to dress up as a Christmas because I like my thing that I had for Christmas. I was going to do Easter and be a bunny rabbit, but that's everybody. I can bet you a bunch of people are going to come in as a bunny rabbit and as Santa Claus. Well, guess what? I'm going as an elf for Christmas. Because you know what? The elves are the ones who are actually doing all the hard work. Santa's eating cookies while the elves are making all the presents. He works one day a year, you guys. He doesn't... Okay, I'm actually going to focus on this golf. Because I'm trash. Actually, I got stuck in a game the other day. And, surprise, surprise, nobody in my group but me, or not the other day, before I got banned, I was the only one in my group who knew how to play golf. I don't know if any of you remember playing with me, but none of you could golf, and I got freaking stuck doing all of these. It was really hard, and most of the time I didn't finish it because I couldn't get the thing done in time on my own. Near the end, they started like... Yeah, that happened a lot. Near the end, we started finally, like, actually getting through it because they actually started doing good. But up to that point, they were trash, and it was getting really annoying because I was like, yo, this isn't very hard. Why do you keep getting them wrong? But I wasn't like that because I don't want to be mean, but, like, I was thinking that. I mean, I'm not good, but they couldn't even get one, and the thing kept going down because they couldn't flipping. Oh man, I wanted that puzzle. Okay, well, this group is good, so I'm not going to complain. But anyway, we also have a costume day at work, and it's on order, but I can't remember when it is. It's be your favorite cartoon, and I'm not gonna go as a Toontown character, but like my favorite cartoon is probably Alice in Wonderland. So I bought an Alice in Wonderland dress, and I'm super excited. And why did somebody? Oh, there's level 11. But flipper dippers, come on, man. I was going to show you my elf ears, but the question is, do I really want to get up? And the question is, or well, the answer to that question is probably no, and them dodge skills are death. But I probably will get up and show you them, because I love them. Why is everybody aiming for me? If any of you have ever been to the Renaissance Festival, that is my home away from home. And like again, if you follow me on Instagram, I've been posting pictures of the new Renaissance Festival costume I have been working on. It is super duper awesome, and I'm getting up right now, and ow, my leg. Ugh, if you see my chair, thank you. I know it's awesome. It's not a gaming chair because I can't afford one of those, even though I have a job now. I didn't have a job before. These are my elf ears, and they're not as fancy as like other ones, but I like these, even though some of you probably don't care, because I got these at the Renaissance Festival. And every year I go to the Renaissance Festival, I buy a new piece to my costume, or I just buy a lot of food, one or the other. This year I'm going multiple times. But, oh, we missed again. What? What? This is going to be like they. We don't need to TU. Okay, yeah, maybe we do. But, Gorgona opera. I keep forgetting. But I'm working on. Oh yeah, I was talking about these. I gotta say no problem to be polite. I got these. They were made by a leather maker, and I thought that was super duper cool. And I don't have to buy like any ointments or anything to put on them to keep them on my ear. The back part curves around your ear perfectly. It does hurt a little bit to wear for a long time, but it's totally worth the look. I got the biggest size I had because they're awesome. I can't show them right now. But the string goes over your head. I have them facing the wrong way right now. It goes over your head like this, and you tie it in the back, and it's super awesome. And I got the color of my hair. I'm out of fogs. And back to my awesome costume I'm making for the Renaissance Festival right now. Trying to like focus on the game because I can do both at once, but I get like sidetracked like right now while I'm talking. And yeah, I just got tracked. Oh, but last year I wanted to go as a fairy really badly, but the wings I had weren't really what I wanted to do. So I went back and I started making a new pair, and I have the frame made, but like I said, I haven't had a lot of time and I haven't done the actual cellophane part of it because that's what I used to make my wings. If you care, if you didn't see, I made dragon wings a couple months ago out of cellophane and fabric. They were a lot uglier than what my fairy wings will look like because I had to make multiple pairs in a short amount of time. And I actually was put on a budget for those because they were made for a competition, which the competition has a budget on how much you can spend on your props, which is like $100 for your whole play that you had to spend on them. And oh, flip. And I literally made like, I think I made four pairs of dragon wings that were, I mean, they weren't little, they were pretty big. They didn't look great either because it was during school and I have college and high school at the same time, which does take some time. And I also try to do YouTube. You know, I'm not going to make up a bunch of excuses. I was busy and I didn't have enough time to get to them, so they didn't look fantastic, but they looked pretty darn good in my opinion, especially since it was my first pairs of dragon wings. Each wing, though, was about, I should probably walk. They varied on size. I had one that was about, each wing was about this long, give or take, and others, some of them were like this. And I made them each. They probably each cost each pair under $1 or $2 to make. I used recycled coat hangers, and it took me a very long time, but I had to bend them to make the shape. And then from there, I mean, if I count in the cost of the tape and glue, they probably cost $3 to $4 to make. A lot of it was just stuff I had laying around the house, though. And then after I did that, I used wire cutters and cut the pieces apart. And then trying to do multiple things at once. You should totally lure because you love me. Yeah. And and then from there I put fabric on all of them because like the metal gives them more of a whimsical fairy look, so with the fabric they got a more dragon appeal. Anyway, I want to talk about, and then I cellophane them, which is pretty cool. So if any of you ever want to see how to do that, I can make a video on it. I'm not great, like I said, but I try hard. This fairy wings, though, I'm putting my literal heart and soul into them because I love the Renaissance Festival. And last year when I went, oh, his storm cloud only does 43. Last year when I went with my best friend, and I went as a peasant girl, which isn't super exciting, but surprisingly enough, a lot of people wanted to take my picture. I don't know why, because my costume wasn't fantastic, but I had my elf ears on, and I had like I guess I wasn't a peasant, I was a elf. I went as an elf that year because my fairy wings weren't ready yet, sadly, and I hadn't started working on them last year. I was going to buy a pair, but the place I was looking at, they cost over $100 each. And when I can make them for under $10, I really didn't see the point in paying that much. So I was just like, no, I'll just make them. They'll be ready by next year. You know, I can make, they're not going to be as nice, but I'm not going to pay $100. That's so much. I don't want to pay that. No, they were more than $100. I don't know the exact number, but it was a little bit too much. But yeah, I'm actually working on sewing a corset, and then after I finish the corset, I've had to redo some of it because I messed up on a big portion of it. I'm going to move on to a flower petal skirt, and then I'm going to finish my wings. We'll see how that goes, though, because the flower petals or the corset is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. like a lot longer. Like I've literally been working on this. I'm very slow at doing this. I haven't been sewing for very long. I mean, rephrase that. I've been sewing for a while. I just don't sew a lot. So, I mean, I'm not great, sadly. I wish I flippin' who is the trash one at golf here, not me. But if you want to check out my Instagram and see all those cool things, you totally should, because I'm actually really proud of my ability to sew. Like I said, I'm not very good, but I think for the fact that this is my first like full costume that I'm sewing, I'm pretty proud of it, honestly. I have sewn other things, like I've done like very basic embroidery. I've done knitting, crocheting. I've done crocheting. I don't remember how to do any of it. I mean, I'm okay at embroidery. I've done basic sewing, like I've sewed like bean bags, and before when I was little, I thought it was really cool to buy stuffed animals, especially after this one project. And I'd buy them, and then I'd like take off different body parts. And why don't we need 3 frogs? We only need 2. And I'd sew them together and create like these different creatures, and then I'd use scientific names that stand for things and name them. So like my favorite one is a caterpillar and elephant. I took the head off. This is really bad. It was for a school project though, so I mean we had to create our own creature, so I wanted mine to look really awesome. And I took the head of an elephant, the body of a caterpillar, the tail of an elephant, and like some other features of an elephant, and I combined them with the caterpillar and I sewed it all together. And I named it a Dimimus. And I can't remember what all the scientific words stood for, but di means 2, I believe. I don't know why I named it 2. It had 2 tails, I think. I don't know where. It's in my sock bin right now, so it guards my socks. Sock garter. The garter of socks. But yeah, that's my childhood. That was for my science class where my teacher did not like me. I don't mean to like brag or anything, but don't judge, but normally I am a teacher's pet. And with that lady, I had her for a few years because my school is super, super small. And she liked me most of my middle school like life. And then one day, I do not like getting in trouble for other people's mistakes, like things they do. And this kid like made this huge mess, and she blamed me. And I'm just sitting there like, I'm literally a teacher's pet. You really think I would make a mess? But no, I didn't say anything to this woman. I cleaned up his mess and didn't say anything. But at that time, I just went like, I'm pretty sure I was really into the Seventh Kingdoms, if you've ever seen that TV show. And I've seen all of it. And the main character goes like huff puff when he gets nervous or whatever. So I said that. I said like huff puff like as a little joke to myself, like under my breath. And she went to my mother and like told my mom about how horrible I was and how I was saying like bad things and being rude to her. And I didn't know how to react because I've never gotten in trouble before with like a teacher. I barely ever get in trouble, maybe once every few years. And this lady was telling my mom all this stuff that I didn't do. And so like I explained to my mother in front of this teacher that she was wrong, and I told the teacher why she was wrong, and the teacher was like, "Oh, I didn't know, like you're not in trouble now." And my mom was, just for the fact that a teacher had to come talk to her, even though the teacher admitted she was wrong and she apologized, I still got grounded. Man, I'm still bitter about that. I know some kids have been grounded for worse, but like I was literally grounded for nothing. The teacher was wrong and she admitted she was wrong. Like I didn't actually do anything, and I cleaned up. I explained like it wasn't my mess. Like I was just frustrated that you had made me clean up somebody else's mess and like blame me for it. Yada yada yada. And then like I actually didn't say anything bad about you because I'm not like that. If I have something to say to you, I either just won't say it at all, or I'll say it to your face, like, or I'll talk about, yeah, depending on who you are. I don't like talking about people behind their back though. Like it's something I rarely do. And if I do talk about you behind your back, like I'm gonna say it to your face too. I'll say it to your face, and then I'll talk about it with other people. So, I mean, you know that I'm talking bad about you. Yeah, I don't know why they said 2. These fools over here. You know, I need a 1. Use my dynamite. I like dynamite. Well, it's TNT technically, but I'm pretty sure it's the same thing. Is it the same thing? Are TNT and dynamite the same thing? Pretty sure they are. I need to research this after this video. I've got that boom boom pow. I need to get ready for work. This needs to end. But yeah. I was pretty sure that wasn't gonna kill, so good thing he actually used a hose. But yeah, I'm gonna be an elf at work today, and if you can't see for my favorite holiday for Christmas, probably can't. Yeah, that was just weird, awkward. I am wearing a shirt with reindeer on it. Yeah, reindeer. Because I didn't want to, like, wear a bunch of, like, red clothing because I still have to walk through a bunch of people who aren't following the theme. So that'd be really awkward. Oh, I gotta tell you the story. At work yesterday, we had to go, dang it. We went swimming, and, I'm obviously not gonna use names because this is, like, personal, kind of. But we all left our stuff in the bathroom because it was water safety training. So, or in the women's locker room. So we like left our phones and our wallets and stuff, and probably wasn't a good idea, but he smells the curry. Well, guess what, buddy? I smell work. I hear it calling. I gotta get ready. But so we left our stuff in there, and like I went in a changing room, so I left my stuff in a changing room, so it wasn't like in plain sight, but my friends left their stuff like on the counter out in front. And one of my friends, they stole her phone case. They went in her bag, or no, she left her phone on the counter. And before we get into how her phone, like what happened, but it was like, we were like looking around for her phone. Like she's like, oh my gosh, my phone's gone. I don't know where I put it. And we were just like, oh, we'll just call your phone and find it. So like this random phone on the counter starts ringing when we call her phone. And she's just like, that's not my phone. Like we all know she has this gorgeous phone case with like gold glitter and like a dream catcher on it. And she's just like, we all just stare at the phone. And we're like, that can't be your phone. Like, you have a case on yours. And so one of the girls was like, well, we might as well check it because it literally started ringing the moment we called your phone. So we go and pick it up, and it's the number that we're calling from, and we're all just like standing there like, what just happened? And so somebody went into the women's locker room and stole her phone case. They didn't steal her iPhone, they just stole her phone case. So she's all upset because her phone case got stolen, and I'm just kind of like, you know, don't be upset. Like, at least I didn't steal your phone. Like, that would have been really bad, considering phones are a lot more expensive to play. And so then my other friend, she has one of those pop-it things that, you know, you pop up on the back of your phone to support it. She picks up her phone, and she looks at hers, at the back of her phone, and her pop-it, like, half of it is missing. Like, somebody tried to rip it off. And she's just kind of like, are you serious? Like, somebody tried to steal my pop-it, and now half of it's gone. So then we're walking out of the bathroom, and, like, in the corner of the bathroom, somebody threw her pop-it because they ripped it off, and, like, it broke when they ripped it off. And then it's just like, wow. And she had hid her phone in her shoes, so people literally went through her stuff. And at that point, I was really worried because, like, I keep money in my purse. Like, I had my cards, my debit card and stuff in there. I had 2 debit cards, actually. And I was like, well, great. You know, somebody's going to steal my money from my wallet, my debit card. Like, I'm going to be in, like, I'm going to be up the creek. I'm going to be in trouble. So I'm, like, going through my bag, like, oh, do I have everything? I'm, like, checking my phone to make sure, like, nobody did anything to it. Everything's good. It's like, wow. So we get out, and we're, like, telling, because there was a decent amount of us in the women's locker room that left our stuff, like, at least 20 people. And I'm like, my friend was kind of scared to say something, so I went up in front and was like, hey, you guys, you know, somebody went through our stuff in the locker room and stole some people's stuff. You should really check your bags and make sure you have everything. But in the end, we didn't find out who the thief was, and there was nothing they could do, so it kind of sucked. But yeah, that was my day yesterday. Bam, look at that. If you guys liked this video, since I am now done, and I completed my task, and I'm almost done my boss bot suit, which is pretty pumped. I'm pretty pumped for that because I've never gotten that far. I don't think I haven't. Yeah, I've never gotten this far in the game, so I'm pretty excited about that. If you liked it, make sure to give it a like. If you like it, give it a like. See, right there, LL. Also subscribe and comment if you have something nice to say and not mean. Like, you could say you like my new glasses. No, I'm kidding. I'm not trying to fish for comments here. Complimenting comments. There we go. But really, I hope you guys have a really awesome day and that you enjoyed this video. Hope to see you around Toontown Rewritten if you play it. Bye, you guys.